Hello and welcome back to a quick second video about trying Breathedge. I actually recorded the first video a couple of weeks ago. I've been playing the game, a little bit at a time every now and again in the time since then, so I could do a follow-up video that was a bit more informed. So number one, every single time you start the game, it has this, it's just jokes, lol, disclaimer that you have to click through, which is a little bit annoying, but we'll live with it. Now, in terms of the game, as I was concerned about up front, the humour element of the game, pretty hit and miss, more probably miss than hit. I have got a fair bit further now. I have relocated to a new shuttle, having managed to get away from the old one, which is about 2 kilometres in that direction, over there somewhere. Which was a multi-stage journey, to say the least. This is the new one. It's got a processor like the old one. It's got a couple of places to store things built in. And we've got a bit more advanced in terms of all the things that we can do. I've upgraded all the parts of my spacesuit so I can travel further, travel faster, have more air, that sort of thing. We've learned a lot of new types of equipment and resources to deal with. We can make more stuff. I don't necessarily have everything I need in order to do that, but there's that sort of thing going on. So I can now make an oxygen cylinder, which will significantly increase my oxygen reserve. But first of all, I need to make a compensator, which I cannot yet make, I don't think. Wherever the compensator is it an object? Wherever it is, it's in here somewhere. Oxygen cylinder, so I need a compensator for that. I'm not sure where. There you go, compensator, which needs an alkali, which I can actually get if I go all the way back to my original and 2 refinements. So I can make a compensator, I just need to find probably some alkali around here, which best place for is probably in an asteroid. So yeah, so we're in a completely new area, lots of different resources to be picked up here than before. Probably my biggest complaint with the game so far is that it likes to do what it obviously thinks is funny and kind of give you a misleading instruction from time to time on a mission. It'll tell you you're supposed to do something, but actually that's not technically what you're supposed to do, and you're just supposed to work out that it's kind of a misleading instruction. I suspect that the current quest, you'll see in the top right corner, that I have to scan 200 coffins. I suspect that's an example of this phenomenon. I really don't believe it intends me to scan 200 coffins. And at some point it's going to be like, lol, just jokes, like it has a tendency to do. Oh. So I'm looking on these asteroids, because asteroids are normally a good place to find alkali deposits, but I'm not seeing any right now, because that would allow us to make that compensator and move on, get a lot more capacity. Right now, obviously, I got a capacity of 125 on my suit, which is helping a lot. What do we pick up there? Nothing particularly worthwhile. So we'll go out and we'll see if we can find an alkali deposit. But yeah, so I don't believe it actually intends that I scan 200 of these things. I certainly hope it doesn't intend that I scan 200 of these things. Okay, here we go. That looks more like aluminium. It is. The deposits here seem to be larger as well. Oh, my drill has died. Fortunately, I've got another one. But I will need to make another shortly. But let's go and see if we can find... What's my... Yes, radiation. Yeah, that's alright. I've got good radiation protection at the moment. That looks like what I need. Maybe an alkali deposit, or is that an ice deposit? It's an ice supply. Aluminium, okay. So yeah, so need to find alkali, I think, to move on to next. There are some back at the other ship, but that is a long way away. What's my... I've still got enough. Is there some here, maybe? That could be alkali. Or is that just the exhausted? That's the exhausted. In any case, that's what I'll be looking to do next, so I can move on. But
part of the Breath Edge storage. There are only some empty coffins here. You can even choose one for yourself if you want to.
but yeah, so that will be what the next thing I do is. Just going to pop back in and restore my air supply briefly. I don't think I've got any alkali. Nope. And no, got lots of other things, lots of new resources. But yeah, the game has a lot of kind of, you know, fairly silly humour in it. The like the way that you get improved speed is, I mean, it's basically a kebab and some pea. I think the idea is, you know, you create some kind of toilet-based impeller, I guess. You know, so it's that kind of level of humour that it's going for. Just looking around, I'm really not seeing any alkali supplies, which is quite frustrating. There's lots of other stuff around, obviously, as you can see. But yeah, so I won't keep you any longer than I need to. I'll go back in and save, in fact, and then continue my search separately. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. The progression seems a little bit slow and arbitrary. It can be hard to find the things that you need to do to unlock the things that you need to get to unlock new things, which, yeah, at times gets a little bit frustrating. But the basic gameplay is okay. I don't think it's super compelling. I think it would be more compelling if it wasn't trying to be funny. To be honest, if they played it a bit more straight up, but obviously that's not what they chose to do. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to keep playing this intermittently, but it's not a game that I'm going to spend hours and hours at a time on. Anyway, hope that's helpful. If it does look like your sort of thing, yeah, check it out.